Life moves swiftly, and many of us live as though we will never run out of time. We sacrifice health for ambition, silence our inner needs for the sake of others, and postpone self-care until tomorrow. Yet, the Stoics, philosophers who contemplated the brevity of existence, remind us that tomorrow is never guaranteed. If you do not learn to honor and protect yourself today, regret will eventually become your teacher. Below are 8 Stoic teachings that encourage us to value and care for ourselves before it is too late. 1. Memento mori, remember death. The Stoics often reflected on mortality, not to depress themselves, but to sharpen their appreciation for life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." When you carry the awareness of mortality, you stop wasting time on trivialities. Self-care becomes not indulgence, but necessity, because you realize that every day is a loan, not a possession. 2. The body is the vessel of virtue. Epictetus taught that while we are not our bodies, our physical health enables the practice of virtue. If your body is neglected, overworked, sleepless, or poisoned by poor choices, you limit your ability to act with clarity and strength. Caring for yourself physically is not vanity, it is duty. Exercise, nourishment, and rest preserve the vessel through which wisdom, courage, and justice are expressed. 3. Guard the mind as a fortress. The Stoics believe that our mind is our true possession and everything else is borrowed. Seneca warned against letting others colonize our thoughts with fear, gossip, or envy. In modern terms, this means filtering what you consume: news, conversations, digital noise. Self-care is not only about spas and retreats, but also about building mental resilience. Protect your attention as fiercely as you would guard a treasure. 4. Learn the discipline of saying no. Many destroy themselves by trying to please everyone. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." To value yourself is to draw boundaries. You must decline what harms your peace, even at the cost of disappointing others. A Stoic does not abandon duty, but he refuses slavery to unnecessary obligations. 5. Time is wealth. Spend it wisely. Seneca's essay on the shortness of life is a timeless warning. People are frugal with money, but reckless with time. You may postpone joy, reflection, or self-care, believing the future will be more convenient. But time slips silently, and once gone, it is irretrievable. To care for yourself is to recognize that rest, solitude, and growth are not luxuries but priorities. 6. Detach from external validation. A Stoic does not measure his worth by applause or criticism. Both are fleeting and outside our control. Instead, he lives in alignment with virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. If you depend on the approval of others, you will exhaust yourself in pursuit of endless validation. True self-care means valuing yourself independently of the crowd's noise, standing firm in quiet dignity. 7. Cultivate stillness. Amid chaos, the Stoics sought stillness of the soul. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to return inward, away from the turbulence of external events. Stillness today may mean meditation, journaling, or simply walking in silence. Without stillness, you live only in reaction. With it, you reclaim the ability to choose your response. It is the oxygen of the soul. 8. Do not delay living. Perhaps the greatest Stoic lesson is urgency. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Self-care must not be postponed until after the next project, after success, or after retirement. Life is happening now. If you fail to value yourself today, you gamble with a tomorrow that may never come. Conclusion. The Stoics were not escapists, they were realists. They saw the fragility of existence and taught us to live with depth, not distraction. To care for yourself is not selfishness, it is preparation for fulfilling your duties to others and to life itself. Remember death, guard your mind, tend to your body, and treat your time as sacred. Above all, do not wait for crisis to wake you up. Care for yourself before it is too late, For the greatest tragedy is not death itself, but to die without ever having truly lived.